Hey, Shelbs. You're a Zoom hero.
I'm currently getting up for the day, so good morning.
Good morning. What's your first thing that you consume as a pregnant lady in the morning?
A cool mint chocolate chip Cliff Bar.
Oh, you go for the food. That
And then
sounds
water.
good. A mint one? That sounds good.
And it has 49 grams of caffeine, which is way below my daily, so it gives me
There's 49 grams of caffeine in the Cliff Bar?
in the energy-based ones.
Oh my gosh, weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's solid.
So it gives me a nice little perk right when I first get up, basically.
And then what do you drink?
Water. I'm averaging like 60 to 80 ounces a day.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So good. Good for you.
Probably better than I was doing before I was pregnant.
Because you're thirsty or like because you're conscious of it?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always thirsty.
Gotta get better at that.
But I definitely can tell as soon as I start to get dehydrated and don't drink enough water,
Yeah.
because that's when I start to feel crappy.
Hey, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, I like this. This feels homey.
Well, it's homey here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you've got all the pretty snow like I do.
Ah, pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It's a miracle because it's putting out fires down in areas in the States that we're having fires. So that's
That's true.
this morning. I was like, wow, the snow is putting out the fires. So I'm not happy about snow here, but there's a reason.
Yeah, it's a beautiful reason. It's just too soon. That's all. It's too soon. I love the snow, but like, come on.
This makes for a very long winter when we can't travel to somewhere warm. Like, I'm like, oh.
Cross your fingers that we can travel.
Yeah.
So you can't leave the border.
No, and we usually go away in November, so.
Oh no. Hi Sharon, hi Annette, hi Jen.
Hi.
Hi. I like this. This is gonna be good. I feel like I put it off for so long because I just wanted the perfect time when everyone could be on, and it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And so I just put it off for too long. And this is Callan, my son, he's in preschool, and his school was just closed down because some little child got COVID.
Oh,
And
no.
so so he's been home for a month, and they just opened it back up today. And so I was like,
wow.
That's it. Mondays is the day. I just got to dive in and do it. And I just think it's going to be great to connect more. I feel like we've kind of lost our connection in a way over these last couple months. It's been crazy, and I feel like it's going to be good to be back together. Sharon, did you raise your hand on purpose? Or is that an accident? I can click and lower your hand, it says. I'm going to lower Sharon's hand. Raise.
Sharon has a question?
A question. Raise it again if you have a question. These things. Almost too professional. Okay, so I wasn't really sure what to touch on, and then I made some notes, and I was like, oh, there are things to talk about. Hey, Heather! Nice to have you. You guys, Heather is Sarah Pesker. You might know her name from the chat. It's her cousin. So really exciting that they're starting this business together. Really cool. Okay, so first of all, we're going to do this every Monday. If you can't make it, that's okay. If you want to be involved, if you want to not be involved, whatever, but I'm going to commit to doing it every single Monday, because I think it'll be good. And I also like the vibe of it being in the day, so we can get our minds focused on work. And then at night on Mondays, you do have the option to do Marianne's Alive Tribe Team Zoom as well, which kind of has a different feel. She'll have speakers come, or she'll say something motivational. But I just want ours to be a place where we can all touch base, and that I can kind of go over some things that are going on, and we can just troubleshoot together or whatever. So first, I just wanted to touch on the incentives, remind you what's going on. Gosh, we have 6 days left of October. It went by so fast. But this is the time when a lot of fun stuff happens too, like the very end of the month. Denise, hi! Is when there's energy, right? So reminder, anybody that adds one person will make an extra $25. So it is really cool to talk to people about, even if they want to try the Joyome for themselves, that'll be donating $4 to what is it called? Breast Cancer Research in Arizona or something like that. They'll be donating $4. They get to try the serums. They'll make $57 back. So what is that? 99 minus 57. Huge deal. It's a really great thing to offer people, So I would make sure that you go through your list and bring that up with everyone. They could just, use their husband's info or child over 18's info and just ship it to themselves, get themselves a gift, or whatever. If somebody has been liking their products, you say, hey, maybe you have a friend that would like to be an accountability partner, because they can sign one and get $57. Oh, my internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, it froze.
Weird.
Just for a few seconds, though.
Good now.
Okay. Go figure. Well, anyway, I mean, I think I don't know what they're gonna do incentive wise next month. It used to be really cool, like Trisha and Marianne, when they were diamonds, I know they got to know the incentives ahead of time, and kind of like, and for us, they've been letting us know like the night before. It's been really crazy. I hope that they change that, so we could just plan and stuff. But anyway, I have no idea what it's going to be, but this is great that they can make $57. Now it's 60, but we're saying 57 because of the pay point that fluctuates. Better to just be safe than sorry. So that's something you could talk to people about. And again, we have that image of Tanya. Oh my gosh, are you at work?
I'm at my work in my home office downstairs.
Cool. That's so awesome. I want a home office so bad. I love it. See, this is just so much better. Like I've never even seen your office. I just want to all connect more, Okay, so add 1, get an extra $25. Add 3. Has anybody added 3 yet and got the mixer? And
I think Jenny's supposed to be getting that.
Oh yes, right. She has. That's awesome. Oh, she'll take some pretty photos with that.
Yeah, she will.
I wonder if we could use any of her photos. We might have to.
I know.
She's so good. And then add 6 and get the NutriBullet, which I've myself have had a quiet month, but I'm gonna go for the NutriBullet. Like no matter what, we have time left. There are possibilities. Jen added 3. Jen Q added 3. That's so awesome. I want the Plexus mixer. Like so fun to share in your stories to have it. That's awesome. Yolanda, hi. Hey. So that's what's going on for the rest of the month. And again, I don't know what's going to happen next month. I do know something exciting, but I am not allowed to tell, which I'm very bad at that. And it's really frustrating for me. I feel like I'm going against everything in my nature to not say it because I can't lie. I can't keep secrets. But I have kind of alluded to the fact that it's winter themed and more focused on Snowflake. I have to click to read everything you said. Or the tea diffuser.
Yeah, I got the tea diffuser. The bottle that had the tea infuser.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know there was a tea diffuser bottle. Just people were sharing it because of the snowflakes. Because it looks cute for winter. Right, it was more on. All right, fine. There's nothing about tea. There's nothing about tea. But
it's a cool bottle anyway.
Yeah, so they actually they for once they came out with a plan for us to tease, like actually, like we're all like, you know, on this day you're supposed to post this as a teaser, and this day do this. And so I'm like instructed, obviously it doesn't matter if I don't, but to tease. So I'm like dying to tell you guys, but just get excited. It's going to be 2 new products. They're seasonal, but they're cool, like really, really exciting. So, and then there's some other stuff that goes with it. So you're going to be really, really excited. It's all very, very good. And so get ready, because you want to share the excitement. You know what I mean? Even though you're going to be finding out when it's public knowledge. I think I have to wait until then to say it. Tease yourself, you know, like just creating that excitement gets people to be like, ooh, what is this? What is this? I think sometimes we get caught in sharing facts about the pink drink when really even just posting the pink drink itself gets attention, because people are like, what is that? You know, because we all drink things all the time. It's like, well, what is she drinking? Anyway, so that'll be fun for November. I just don't know what the, you know, income incentives will be. So let's finish this out with October, sharing that opportunity for people to just share with one, anybody, even if it's something for themselves. Okay. Also, I want to talk about our Facebook pages, what we have available, so it's not confusing. So we have our AspireCo chat, which is for anybody that has a curiosity about the business. So if you're speaking with someone and they just want info or to be a part of a network, that's where you would add them, as well as the content chat where I upload stories, things that you can take anytime, and no chatting in there to keep it organized. So that's where you would add people if they're doing the business. And then we have the AspireCo Facebook page, which is for everyone. Anyone that signs up, you want to get them in that Facebook page. I keep it really light. I've only posted a couple times with some really good stuff like product of the month or how to do perk points. Like, I'm trying to keep it really, like, they don't want to be bombarded with emails all the time or posts all the time. I know that, but I want to put out things of substance and quality that they'll see, and make it pretty too. And, you know, I don't just copy and paste from other things that I see. I read through it, I edit it, I make sure there's no spelling errors. So what I'm putting out there is valuable. So make sure anyone that joins is in AspireCo on Facebook, the page, and then you want to tag them in the announcement post. And if they have the triplex in any way, also tag them in the detox post. There's a really great video there that I think makes people give it a chance. Like, no matter how scary detox seems, give it a chance, push through. I really, really like the way that she words it. And so in there, right, like I have welcome packs in there just in case anybody that's in there is curious, for them to look around. But then we have AspireCo Business, and I'm still working on making that thing really good. Okay, I really see this vision of it being super organized. You can go find exactly what you need. Right. So I'm glad you bring that up, because right now, so anybody, Tanya said, what about people who haven't committed to the products yet and are wanting to just like look around, read about it, see some testimonies? Right now we've been using Health and Happiness. Yes, or there's something called Gut Health and Happiness. That thing has like 75,000 people in it. It's huge. And from what I've heard, that one has a lot more substance to it. I have been thinking about creating a page similar with so I've run some events recently, which I do want to talk about that with you guys too, that just say like, what is the pink drink? Here's a post about it. You know, I've been thinking about making a page where we can throw people in and just have it be really simple, because are their testimonies galore. and health and happiness, like so many. And some of them, there's been stuff we found out they're like from Beachbody, or like the caption isn't even very informational or inspiring. It's just kind of like chaos. And so I have been thinking about finding a place that's just really black and white, like something on each product, couple weight loss testimonies that are really solid, a couple autoimmune ones, so I would like to make something like that. I don't want to recreate the wheel with already what's available, but I do see a need to have something that's a little more. Oh, it's run by James and Shoshana. Awesome. Yeah, they're our upline. They're really, really great. I just feel a need for something that's a little not chaotic. So I'm not in a rush to do it, but I think that would be great to have. So right now, do health and happiness or gut health and happiness. Or I know there's so many options, right? Got to get it straight. On Instagram, if they're an Instagram person, really, really easy. Send them to AspireCo _ Instagram page. That has testimonies and product info. Anyone can be added there, even if they don't order. That's a place for info. So also with the AspireCo business page that I've been working on, if you go in there and it says like business training, it's a bunch of pictures, but those are all videos. Facebook is just a little hard to organize video wise. And so this is what works. You see a picture of the person who's going to be speaking and the title of the video on an image, really, really clear. And then the link and and I even tagged like who did the training or whatever. So if you need training, go there. There's another album that's called Sharing About the Products. If you're sharing about the products with someone, I got videos for you in there. Like there's one like the medical professionals. I love that video. These are all for you to share with people. There's another one called Perks Points, where it has the Perks Points image and then the short little video that I made about Perks Points. And the reason I made that video is because in it I say, you want to get to 100 PV because obviously Perks Points and you get cash back on your products, but also the person you signed up with, that's the only way they get paid. And so by just kind of sneaking that in there, I don't know if they even know that, but so by watching that video, it's like, oh, okay, all right. They just have a little consideration for who they signed up with. So that's in there. There's an album in there called When You Add Someone New. Go in there. There's the new referral program image I made, which hopefully for anyone you sign up, send the referral program image. And it just says, like, do you know anyone that struggles with this? It's a real, like, gentle way to bring it up to them. And now I didn't say that they have 3 free samples in that image. But everybody that signs up gets 3 free samples. I'm glad I didn't add it because maybe that'll change in the future. But anyway, in that album, when you add someone new, there's also videos that you can send, kind of get a system down with yourself. When I add someone new, I'm going to add them to AspireCo. I'm going to tag them in the announcement post. I'm going to make sure they have their directions for how to take their products. I'm going to send them the referral thing and let them know they have 3 samples. Just like check the boxes with everyone that you add. Because I know one of my weaknesses is I get so excited when I add someone. It's like, yes, I'm so excited for you. And then it's like they kind of drop off the face of the earth. It's like people are really private about their products and what they take and how their health is going. And so you've got to have a system down where you know that they know everything. They know where to go. They know where the Facebook page is. They have the images there. They have resources to go to on their own. Because if they don't, the things they make up in their head, whoa, right? Everything is connected to, well, Plexus must be making me do this. It must be making me, So they have to be connected. And then also we have to be there. In their first month, that is the most fragile time. And we don't want to work hard to reach out with people and lose them. It's so hard. And so I think if they're connected and they have a community, which would be the Facebook page, and then the more that you can just get to know them, and if you're vulnerable about your health story, maybe if you bring up poop first or whatever, then they'll be more inclined to. I feel like when we sign someone, amazing, awesome, exciting, but then it's like a month for sure of really fragile time when you have to just be their support system and make sure that you've checked all the boxes with what you send to them. Okay. Momentum Movement is coming up in November. This is two really wonderful people in Plexus, Emily Gibson and Brooke Hemingway. They're very, very smart with the business, very inspirational. That is starting and going all through November. I'm a little nervous about it because it's going to be, I feel overwhelmed already, but I'm going to go for it. I know a couple of you in here are signed up for it too. It's $150. So it's like, it's commitment, it's big time, but it also, I decided to do it because of how the things I saw come out of it, really, really inspiring. So I encourage you to do it if you want to. We have a group chat on Instagram where we'll be supporting each other with that. And, continuing our normal Plexus stuff while keeping up with this together. But I really do. I think it's going to be fun, and I'm really hopeful for it.
Jenny, can I ask a question about that quick?
Yes.
Last night
You put your hand up.
What's that?
You didn't raise your hand. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Last night in the chat, there was something about an email related to Momentum Movement, and it's starting a week early. And I looked in my email and my junk, and I had something from Brooke about the final 60 hashtag 6 for 6. It was another group or something. And I thought, well, all right, I'll sign up for that one too. And it was already closed. But I don't have anything about the email relating to what's starting in November. I went to the Facebook page and there was stuff there, but I'm just really kind of confused about the whole week early thing.
Yeah, I wish I really knew. I am too. I think what they did is just put it on like their social channel to let people know, like, oh, we're just so excited we're going to start early, and that it's not like everyone must be there early, but more like I don't know. I think they didn't really promote it very well or clearly. So right,
Jenny?
starting now, today?
Yes, I think that email was sent today.
Oh, gee. Yeah, I'm looking in my email right now. I don't see anything other than the final 60 thing. So I don't know. I think the best thing we can do probably is go to Brooke Hemingway's Facebook or Instagram page and see what she's saying, which is not very good promotion, but we'll just try to figure out what we can. I don't know. I'm scared. Okay. One thing I want to talk about, I have 3 more things on here. One more thing is I want to talk to you guys about what products you take too. I want to make sure that we all are taking what is making us really feel good, because that's where our belief stems from, how we're feeling. If we're like, ooh, I was feeling great with Plexus, but now I'm like, stand still, like nothing really, my energy isn't amazing like it was at first, like maybe we got to switch some things up. We should all be feeling really, really good, because then we'll naturally be sharing our heart with and experiences. What I did recently, I hurt my back, my lower back, that's the worst. You can't even stand up. And I put an ice pack on, and I took ibuprofen, and yes, the ice pack helped because it numbed it, but the ibuprofen was not helping at all. And I put the ease cream on, and of course I kind of scoffed, right? Like, oh yes, this magic cream. And actually, Heather, it was the night I went out with your cousin Sarah. We went out on the town and I had my Ease cream on, and guess what? I didn't feel anything all night. And I was like, oh,
Wow.
it was probably because I was just busy. You know, I was distracted with a new friend, right? So the next day I tested it. I'm like, got my ice pack, put the Ease cream on. Oh, yes, it helps. It helps. And so that was just another thing. I was like, gosh, it's always continual with Plexus. Like the new things you try, the new ways that you try things. We have to always stay interested in trying things. Like I've never done a breast self-exam in my life. I should. Oh, Tanya, I apologize. It's the truth. I'm honest. So like, I got to buy that breast check kit. Like, what am I doing not buying it? You know, like we have to, I just want us to be always feeling good and intrigued and excited about the products, because I think that seeps through in when we share with people. I really do. Like we want to be feeling our best, and it's easier to share, you know? So anyway, I don't know, just in our private chats, like let's have a refresher. What do you take every day? How are you feeling about it? What do you want to try? Like, let's just have that communication open as well. Okay. So 2 more things I wanted to talk about. This one I want like open discussion if you guys have an opinion. So we tried our Facebook party together. Some of you were a part of it. It was, I think, 2 months ago. A lot of hype. It was really fun. We got like almost 400 people added in it, which was huge. I don't think we signed up that many, but I'm not going to label Facebook events because of that one time, because I know that they're successful. Yes. Oh, the body cream. Oh, sorry. The body cream. Okay. So that's another thing. My son got a cut yesterday. I put the body cream on it. My daughter had some burning between the legs. Put the body cream on it. It is for, yes, it's for skin, scrapes. It's an amazing lotion. View it like that. View it like a mix of lotion and Vaseline. Healing. Really good. It looks like mud cream. Really, really, really good. Yeah, I would think like, I don't know, stretch marks, all the stuff. Yeah, I think that's another thing. I think we need to use it more and talk about it more. You get the most questions about block, balance, and MetaBurn. Yeah, block, I feel like we just kind of, it's there if someone wants it, but we should be talking about balance because it is more scientifically advanced. It's like the upgraded version of block. It does the same things, but more. So we should focus on balance in our conversations. Okay, so events. I know they're successful because I hear it all the time from so many other teams. That's what they do because they're Facebook people. Like a lot of us are on Instagram, but they do events. And now I feel like we need to be doing for sure a monthly event, you know? And so I want to kind of see like, what did you guys like? I know we did it for 3 days and it was on fire that first night. And then the next day and the next day it was dead. It was silent. People lost interest. So I think like almost like a 2-hour thing, condensed, and also like it doesn't have to be all of us together. You could do your own. I feel like we just need more organization, like every single month, maybe the beginning of every month we do an event, so that you have these new points of contact throughout the month. You know what I mean?
So last week in my peer training, I didn't understand the whole concept, but there's someone who does like a 15-minute Facebook event that like is like this phenomenal thing. Did anyone else have? I mean, Jade is my trainer, and I can't remember if I wrote down the girl's name who does these Facebook events, but she signed 8 out of 1, and it's like 15 minutes.
That sounds like a miracle.
I'll have to go. I took notes. I'll try to go back and look at my notes and see. But I know what anyone else talked about that last week in their peer training.
You know what they were saying in my peer training is that so many things constitute as an event. like things that we just
Right.
wouldn't realize. If you put a time on it and a label on it, I don't care what it is, you invite people, that's an event. You know, they were even saying, oh gosh, the doing like Zoom calls or three-way video calls with people, that is so helpful because you get to bond with them and really connect, and that's an event. Like it's and a messenger event. Interesting.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, and that's another thing I feel like with the Alive Tribe events that are going on, I feel like it's very rushed and last
Yes.
minute, and we don't really know all the information about how it's going or how it's run, and it's like just scrambling to invite people. I
Right.
would love to, like, if it's maybe, I don't know, every third of the month we have an event. I don't know, or maybe we need a little more time to invite people, you know, and it's just black and white. We have that event, and I was thinking, if we kept everyone in there, we didn't start a new Facebook page every time. So then the people that maybe didn't pay attention last time, well, here they are again. They're just going to start seeing posts come up in their event page. Would you guys like something like that?
Yes.
So in my peer coaching, the guy who's running mine's name is Josh, and he swears by 3-day events. Like that's what he's based every week around, is these 3-day events. Oh, Nora says hi.
What about
and he maybe I'll type this out because she's gonna start yelling. Hold on, I'm sorry.
I mean, I definitely know that this is something that we have to work on. I know that. I can sense it. Other people are successful at it. We just haven't done it. And
I think you're right, though. There's been like so many going on that it's like, oh gosh, which one should I invite people to? There's this one and this one, and they're just like, you don't get enough time to even promote it hardly, and then it's going.
And they're all different kinds too. Like
Yeah.
the intermittent fasting one, we got a lot of attention. Like a lot of people wanted to be in it, but what came out of it? I mean, I couldn't even like keep track of the posts myself. I was like, should I be spending my time fasting or talking to people? I just couldn't do it all. It was too crazy.
And I know I had people wanting to go in that, and they were in it, and I couldn't keep up with it. And then I felt like I'm not giving them good client service because I can't keep up with what's going on.
Completely agree. If I couldn't manage it, how could they even know what was going on?
Right.
You know, something about it. So, okay, well, what if we do that? What about how many days would be realistic to invite people to an event? Like what if we did like the 4th of every month is the event?
Well,
or the first,
depends on what day of the week, because
right, maybe the first,
like, yeah.
What day of the week would be like good for what would be hopping? A Friday night, a weeknight?
That's hard to say.
I don't know. Well, we'll think about it, but let's maybe do that. And so when the month starts fresh and you come down off of the crazy and you're like struggling for a game plan, we'll figure out our goals, we'll look at our numbers, and we'll know, oh, it's time to invite to that event. And we'll have people already in there as it builds and kind of post the same things, but maybe a couple twists. Maybe some of us will go live or share a new testimony video or something. We'll just continue to build in this one place. I think that'll be good. Oh, you're typing, Shelby.
What is that about, Shelby? Tell us more.
I think she's muting because Nora's screaming.
Oh.
So her guy based the entire training on the events, recommended different types of events, switch the type every week or every other week, and then delete the info and start a new one. Delete the info, but keep the people in the page. Typing. All the content gets redone, but the people who haven't signed are still in there. Yes, I love that. Yes, right. So I did a mom bee thing for Halloween, right? What I could do is delete all those posts and still start a new event with the people that are already in there.
Oh.
Right. So we could do something Thanksgiving wise about not eating everything, all the pie, and then delete it all and then
Mhm.
just change the cover photo so it looks different and just run them, invite new
Right.
people. But yeah, let's do it. I love it. And I can just be in charge of kind of leading it, and the more participation from everyone when it works will be great. And the ones who did sign up can be encouraged to invite new people to add to the next event. Yes, that's what Vicky was saying. Vicky is having a massage right now, so she's not here. Vicky was saying you give them an event, give them an experience, a welcome into this culture, and then that's what they repeat, or they have a good experience in that Facebook group, and then they want to invite someone else to do it. It's like because then they know what their friend will expect. You know what I mean? You give them a good experience, they invite others, and then also they have 3 samples to give out. So I think we have to play up on that. I really, really, really do as a team. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, we're running out of time though, was maintenance, getting those people that are under 100 PV up to 100, like just having that conversation, like we can't, I hate reaching out to people all the time that are just under 100. It's like, I just want to have like that real conversation. Can we just talk about this? Like, what are you liking? Maybe you can order every other month instead of just this little bit every month, just kind of breaking it down with them and finding out the culprit of the issue. Maybe they don't know about the kids' products. Maybe they don't know about the collagen. We got to have those conversations. Was I able to bring Wendy to 100? She didn't. She ignored both of my messages, Annette, but I'm going to keep trying. See, that's the other thing. Annette was struggling with someone never responding to her. And so I reached out, just Annette was like, I don't know what to do with her. She doesn't respond to me. So she came to me, and now I'm talking to this person. So, she did do it? She got to 100 PV. We did it! Yeah! We did it! Teamwork. Okay, any questions anyone has? So we got basically 5-6 days here. I think we should come together, you and me, and just say like, okay, what's realistic? What's your goal? Do you want the mixer? Do you want the NutriBullet? Do you want to help somebody add one? What's your goal? Let's talk about it. It just helps to write it down or talk about it with someone just to figure out the last few days of the month. And then I'm going to get thinking about this event thing. Maybe we can start it in November. That'd be fun.
Mm. When is your Thanksgiving?
It is going to be November 26th.
Oh, there you go. So we could have something before.
We could. Maybe let's I
Mhm.
guess we can do a Thanksgiving thing now. We'll plan it for whenever, early November, and get going.
Mm.
Let's do it. Sound good?
Mm.
Okay. I love you guys. I'm glad that we have these. Yeah, week 2 at the latest, for sure. I'm thinking before the 10th, we'll do it for sure. Yeah. Okay.
I love these. Let's do these more often, Jen.
Yes, every Monday. We're going to do it, no matter what. So good. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.